I mean, it would be cool to break up that B stack, but they don't necessarily know that. And if they challenge it too much and start to lose players, a little bit of an issue too. Shush will find that kill on Sign It. It's a pretty decent start now. They're going to start to roll back, but Heroic are going to feel confident right now. They kind of know what's coming, I think. Definitely now that they spotted out. Dobu tries to make the run for it, but Stam will take him down. Smoke is up. Oh, not even a smoke, sorry. That's just a decoy. Tessus will find a kill. They probably needed the smoke, but Annihilation has spin around and he takes down Tessus, and it's back into a 2-on-2. They're going to go for the bomb plant, and they will get it down. Stown can't quite catch him, and now they're falling back into construction. Nice headshot. It leaves Annihilation on his own. 1 versus 2 with a P250. 5 bullets now. He hasn't reloaded yet. 10-second defuse. Oh, that's tough. That's a long time. He swings for it, gets the fight, still 4 seconds fall, but he's out of bullets. He needed that reload, and instead, there's going to be enough time here for Heroic to win the round.
Oh, no. That's a nice attempt from Annihilation. Good retake from Heroic. That's a pretty grueling battle all the way.
And just in terms of what you mentioned with the metagame, I mean, it's tricky, right? Because you could obviously you could watch it online and copy it, but you can't practice it the same way that you'd really want to. So it is just probably a little bit hard to maintain in that sense. Refresh and Cadian coming up with a couple of good kills in the crossfire here. KNTC picking up the bomb and starting to make his way back, and also push down the bottom of Banana is down. So keeping a lock on that at the moment.
And it's about at this point in the round, if you're NKT, if you're these 3 players, you're kind of like, yeah, this one's going to be tough.
It's not going to be easy.
This one doesn't feel good.
Very telegraphed at this point in time, especially with Refresh playing that forward position over at Arch in middle. Line up for Tessus. He's going to get a couple of good spray downs with the MP9, making himself some money, even upgrading the weapon. It's one of those tricks that we were talking about to begin with. Smart little pop flash somewhere. Any way to open up a round like this would be great.
I like this a little bit more condensed and grouped up from NKT. They might need a few of these rounds to get themselves going before they can go back to that default spread where they're getting picked apart. Shush gonna drop in towards Pit. Good flashbangs gonna keep Cadian at bay. AK wins 1. A bomb site is lost. It's gonna have to be a retake from here, but they've already got a flank coming up mid. Utility's gonna be spent trying to do a little bit of chip damage. That actually lands very well onto KNTZ.
Some nades down in the pit, but no kills yet. They're going to finally find Sign. He was flashed, and now it's all on KNTC. 1 versus 2. He swings wide, and Refresh will take him down. It is down to the last second as well, but they'll get the round.
Yeah, wasn't planted for him either, so he was going to have to make a play regardless of whether that smoke was there, so at a bit of a disadvantage, but a great retake from Heroic. Down well enough to handle Cadian's op being mobile across the map, right?
They've already run into it a couple of times, and there we go again. Impression going down. Just 2-on-5 now, sneaking kind of close. Whenever I see someone like KNTC in this round who gets that close to the hay card, I make a little mental note in my head. I'm like, ooh.
Hey guys, remember the GC app where you can get skins without paying? Good news for iPhone users, as now it is available not only on Android and web, but also on iOS. Simply complete easy tasks like playing games or answering easy questions in servers and earn coins. Then use those coins to buy skins from a market. There are plenty of skins, so you'll definitely find something you really like. Or if you want to make it a bit more spicy, you can open a case instead and get a random skin. Who knows, maybe it will be your dream knife. GC is completely free. You literally cannot spend money on the app, as well as you don't need to do any Steam logins. Just add your trade-off URL to withdraw your skins. So why not give it a try? You lose nothing. Download the app with the link in the description or scan this QR code and use my code APPLE in the app to get a sweet welcome bonus. Thank you guys.
They're just kind of letting them be, right? You can see that NKT actually waited a couple of seconds there to try and give the CT side a chance to come and make a mistake, and they haven't really done it. Orb was there, Molotov is down, and I don't think they're ever getting through this one.
No, but they have to. 18 seconds. You want to go die here. You want to get the bonus money. Cadian's going to oblige and step forward into the fight. And just 2 players remaining. 10 seconds on the clock. Just now trying to get in, and it's a shutdown again. 7 rounds straight for Heroic with a 7-round lead. No, I appreciate it. You're right. It is good.
You're kind of putting a stop to it at the nickname, but we already talked about pufferfish. So I don't know why that's the problem.
That's true.
25 seconds. Making the crossover, but there's already a boost and a huge setup. The spray is in. Stown will get the double. Maybe even could have had more annihilation. Yeah, understandably paranoid. Oh, he's gonna get one on Tess's, but get hunted down by Refresh at the end. 8-0.
Yeah, the utility usage from Heroic is just so on point, miles ahead.
I actually really like that from Impression because he heard that Heroic were throwing flashbangs to check outside, so he almost has to go back to do something, or they're just gonna know what's happening. Ooh, leading with the bomb, though. Annihilation, he has to win that fight, and he will. Taking down Tess's 35 seconds now. Yeah, they need that bomb. Oh, this is so risky. Dobu, though, coming up from behind with a hay cart and taking down Refresh. It's so interesting. Down in the pit, 25 seconds. Shush, if he wins this fight, dropping the bomb again, it would be a disaster. They're now throwing nades and a good headshot. But he's burning in this corner, and he'll never make it out. 2-on-2, and another good chance here for NKT.
The fact that Shush just got that final one before going down is so unreasonable. Good shooting.
But they're going to have to make up their minds pretty soon. Both of them have a defuse kit as well. They're swinging for it. Actually, they block off the bomb site to try and take the fight to pit. And now they're going to focus on annihilation. He gets one of the kills, and he transfers it real well. And the first round is on the board for NKT. It's crazy.
We should take nades away just to make things, like, even it up. Ooh, good shot from Annihilation. That's the headshot onto Shush. Two players in the bomb site. Cadian can just bait and lure them in to his teammate, but it doesn't even matter. He's got the timing through the smoke. And there's Tess's. He sees Annihilation jumping over the smoke and gets an easy one.
Yeah, might as well run for this one. You don't have much of a choice. Cadian is having himself a real good time. Nice shooting with the AWP. Quad kill on him.
Dude, he's skeet shooting.
Yeah.
That's what he was just doing right there.
Refresh. Ooh. Getting the timing. Yeah, this could get interesting. He's sneaking it around. Refresh might be dead. Nice find. And that'll open up potentially an avenue into the bomb side. Impression with a shot on the Shush. Tess is inside of the bomb side on his own. Only 15 seconds left. And oh, they don't know it. There's the spray. A big double. And they might still lose this round. They had everything going for them, but Tess's, he might have brought it back.
Absolutely did. Stout on the rotation. Tough position to deal with. Cadian can at least... Oh, he's going to go all the way through halls. Wants that angle towards Graveyard. 1v2. 21-3. Cadian's been on fire all game.
Yeah. Trying to see if he can get the job done. There's the first kill. Right on top of the smoke, though. How can he even see it? And he can't. Annihilation. Good headshot. They steal it away. They don't allow him to get that clutch. That's a great first half for Heroic. We'll see if they can continue in the second half, which is coming right up.
Double dualies. Oh, and they're both in halls.
There we go. Ooh, they're making it work. Sign with the double.
Yes.
KNTC with the double of his own. The dualies having the best time that we've ever seen, Jason.
I've been waiting like 6 years to get a clip like that with dualies.
They should definitely make a follow-up to that movie.
He gave Nicolas Cage did an AMA on Reddit like 2 or 3 weeks ago.
It doesn't have to be a bad thing. If it gets us face off too, who cares? Impression on the other side. It's a good time to have an MP9, although they do get traded for a little bit more. I don't know. Dobu didn't quite have the same impact behind him. Sign showing up, and he's going to be able to close it all out. Nice triple spray down. Impression, that forward position. All right, he's going to start to fall back. It's a bit scary, and he does get caught. They must have known that that grenade came from a ways away, the way that it was thrown. Started to check out the middle, which is exactly what Refresh wants. Patiently waiting. Oh, nice quick reaction on the FAMAS. I'm actually impressed. 2 versus 4 now.
Way better than the scout. Smokes are out. One towards CT spawn, one towards coffins down. Gonna start moving his way in quietly. One flashbang on Cadian. Utilized now so they can turn the corner.
I actually need to know that. I don't think anyone jumped up. Did it just... I mean, obviously it does go in strange directions. Did it just bounce?
Full focus, full, you know, on top of your game. Good kill from Refresh. Saw another one there, and he controls that as well. Zine goes down. One defender remaining at the bomb site. Annihilation with the AWP. Shots baited out. He's got no chance. That's a long-range MAC-10 taking its time.
Well, just as we were... you could feel like you're a little bit locked down on the T side. On Nuke, it feels like if you lose track of where those Heroic players are, it's not going to be a good time.
Well, and it'll probably be your CT side that is probably the most difficult with all the complexity of rotations that, you know, Heroic's going to be able to force you into making decisions on. And the 4 team is slipping my mind at the moment.
Yeah. Why is it slipping my mind too? Oh no, why have you put this in this position?
I did ruin everything, didn't I?
Yeah. 4 on 4. Shush goes down. KD not close with the AWP, and it's just a question of timing. Down to the pit is Sign. He's going to get one of them. Dobu will show up with a quick flank to help out. That is critical timing. Bomb is going to get smoked off so that they can pick it off, and Molotovs to be exchanged 2 on 2. No way.
They just walked out of his vision. Both players.
At least he can call it into his teammate. Impression would know. He's like, well, they're actually moving your way. Now, Dobu making a run for it. Can he catch him at the corner? Yeah, he can. Good stuff. They had no idea where Dobu was in that round.
Good calculation as well to walk. They want to win or lose this round based off this mid-fight. Oh, and as the smoke fades, it's just impression. Solo play. Cadian didn't expect to peek. Can't hit the shot. Quick with the SMG. That's where the shotgun is as well. Oh, and it gets a kill. KNTZ finds one. Now going to get close up to the corner with that shotgun. He does it again, but Refresh has pounced. Cadian stuck in an awkward battle. Awkward battle, but he's able to bait his teammate properly and find the final kill.
He did call him his, like, trying to see if they can take control of it. Cadian, though.
Oh, sound's going through all day.
Yeah, he wanted it. Gonna get punished, though. M4 on the other side. Annihilation sneaking in with the Deagle. A lot of map control that he's getting right now, at least potentially. If he wins the fight, especially. Oh, there's one that he sees, but he's been found out. And yeah, he was gonna die no matter what. KD, I think, was all the way down to the bottom of second mid.
You can call it out, though. He spotted 3. 1 deep alt mid.
No idea that he's coming, setting it up and calling it in, and I don't know how you do this. Shush with another one. Impression goes down last, and it's 16-7 in favor of Heroic as they win the opening map.
Yeah, I mean, you could see the first half was just outclassed. That's a tough defense for NKT. They're going to run the gauntlet. No smokes, no utility. They stop to fight. Dobu grabs one. Annihilation grabs one as well. 5 on 3 for NKT.
Great stuff, great start. They saw it, they actually heard it outside, I think, before they even saw anyone. And they, instead of just swinging for the fight, they acted appropriately. 2 big kills for Sign, leaving Tessus on his own, having to reload in the middle of the fight. Not exactly great, but that is, I think, a very cool response for NKT, setting themselves up to just use the advantage range of those USPs.
They almost over-rotated. They had 3 players in the lower bomb site. There was actually only one guy, KNTZ, defending the upper site, and they just realized it right at the end. Good shot from Tessus. 1 on 3. With a minute remaining.
Still a long time to go, but that does make you a little bit scared. He missed the timing on looking down the vent. Oh, he's going to get spotted out. Do you want to go for it? He's trying. He's swift about it, but not swift enough. Yeah, laughing as well. Good round. This angle was kind of ready for him. Now instead, might work out his way. At range, follow-up is there, and Dobu will get the headshot. That's great. That's the bomb as well. What a fantastic piece of defense right there.
Yeah, now if you're Heroic, you have to overcommit to try and clear this out, and you don't have a whole lot of utility to make you feel safe. That nade, it does just enough. Just enough to take out Dobu. They still have to cross. They still have to expose themselves to danger to get the bomb, and tapping away, Annihilation finds the head of Refresh. Cadian has picked the bomb up off the ground and still holds position outside.
You mentioned this earlier on Inferno, but some of the raw aim on some of these players definitely not to be underestimated. Annihilation out there, not necessarily an easy shot to hit. 5 seconds on the clock, so Cadian can't really do much but save the AWP. It's going to be a 3rd round for NKT. Great work.
Those kills from Dobu, like not just getting the double, not just controlling outside, but eating so much time off the clock once the bomb goes down.
That's the trick, though. You have to keep shooting.
Don't stop shooting.
This isn't some precise tool. You're not working. It's not a scalpel here. There's no precision behind it. Just hold it down. It's gonna work.
Yeah, it's a hammer.
Yeah.
Annihilation. Molotov down to slow the door hit. KNTZ up on top of Hut. 4 on 3. He's gonna find one. Shush had just pulled the nade out. He pops up. Tess is looking straight up with the op, gets dropped from heaven as Dobu comes out. And Refresh, the last one alive in a 1 versus 3. Does have 30 seconds to work with, though. Smoke clears. He's got one. That could be a great follow-up, but not able to connect it. Dobu playing pretty well on the CT side of Nuke so far.
Good little jump here for Dobu to minimize his exposure. You're going to have to be lightning. Oh, they do boost over. All right. Good little return at the very least. Maybe a chance finally for Heroic to try and get the bomb down. Impression showing up with the auto sniper. Tess is on the other side. Very scary here. Molotovs all over the place, and they're going to catch him trying to escape the fire. The bomb will go down. Heroic looking to pick up a first round on Nuke, finally.
Yeah, I think the one mistake that we saw NKT make on this defense is they were way too dedicated to the crossfire at the different stairs on that cross after Dobu was spotted. Dobu could have fallen back, played behind Silo, played up on the rafters. He could have been a real nuisance, grabbed maybe one more, maybe two, depending on the positioning. Dedicated here, they both get picked off, and it's free access to the lower bomb site, so Heroics got there first.
Yeah, and if he falls back into the bomb site, suddenly impression coming down from the ramp is... He's got a clear shot.
There's no Molotovs in his face. There's no one pressing up and applying pressure to him.
Okay, well, it's an expensive round. Tess is probably going to nearly go up with the bomb there. It's close. I actually thought he was going to be dead. So, yeah, but anyway, it's still 3 deaths on the side of Heroic in a round that they win. In the first round that they win. There might have only been one person at the B bomb side to put the bomb down, but how do you rotate when there are 2 players for Heroic, you don't know where they are, and this is the problem.
Yeah.
You're gonna run into them at random places across the map. Sign goes down, and this is a real tough retake, even if it doesn't feel like it. A little bit of a spray there for Shush. He's gonna get just the one. KNTC will bring him down. Now it's down, jiggling around the back of the site, worried about the Molotov that might be coming. He's gonna smoke himself off, and Cadian covering that. Yeah, it's a really difficult retake. Incredible shot for Annihilation, but it's not enough time. He can't defuse the bomb any longer. Cadian now trying to see if he can get a little bit more damage at the end, but he goes down. All right. They might have lost the round, but they managed to make it expensive. Even to some extent, if that solo bomb planter dies, the rest of them don't know that they can just defuse, potentially. Oh, there's the jump down to Mini. We spoke about it earlier. If you're going to be playing far back and a little bit more defensively, that Mini position is suddenly going to be way more open, and it's just the auto shotgun left.
Yeah.
The poor man's auto sniper.
Not for long if he gets a couple kills.
Yes, true.
That's a brutal round. NKT lose track of one thing outside. So much attention. There's not an over-rotation, but maybe just over-focus on that upper bomb site when the rush utility is coming out.
It's not impossible. He's hiding in the smoke. He's got the right idea. Shush is right on the other side. There's a bit of a chance he does a lot of damage to Shush, but Refresh is there to help him out. Cadian expecting someone to show up. KNT, oh, he just shuts it down! And a pistol from behind as well. Refresh drops, almost gets the swing, but Tessus with a double. 22 seconds, a missed shot there for Cadian. Tessus will try to clean it up. It's the max 7. It's a wallbang shot for Cadian to bring him down. Ooh, that got close. We'll see if they can handle it with the limited nades. Ooh, Molotovs into hut. Now down behind the bomb site. 50 seconds. They're going to come out of the squeak door. Sign will go down. It's a pretty good opening kill up in the rafters. KNTC will get the one. Oh, actually, he'll follow it up. An impression showing up in time. Great defense. Heroic actually getting almost everything they wanted in this round in terms of getting out the door and sort of trying to see if they could get the swing on the defense, but they just got outclassed in this round. Cadian trying to fight 1 versus 3. He does some damage and takes away a couple of rifles, but it is going to be a 7th round. Refresh is looking into the smoke right now. There's a bit of a kill. Maybe that'll be enough to spring something here. Stam will get a second one. And Sign, I don't think he knows. Yeah, he has no idea that Refresh is here, and that could be lethal. Ooh, out in the garage as well. Do they realize he does? His teammate in the garage might have spotted him. That might have been really quick communication.
Yeah, I absolutely think so. That's actually crazy, the timing of that. That ruined everything from Refresh. That was going to be such a strong play. Stown trying to win a 1 versus 2, putting a lot of faith in that smoke, and he's going to make it down vents. 14 health in a 1 versus 2. Bomb's going to be planted, and there's no way Impression lets him leave the silo.
Trying to fake it, hoping that they're going to be a little bit too quick. But it doesn't matter. Impression, nice headshot, and a good round.
It's going to take a little bit of time to come to fruition. They might have to begin the retake without him, but he should be able to at least get Cadian. This should be a freebie. Cadian full focus on the pop flash. He does get it to come out. Tessus goes down as well. Double kill on the flank. There's another opportunity for Zine to find a frag. Impression craters from the damage of Shush, who's going to not be able to find Annihilation around the smoke. 2-on-2, and now it's all on Refresh inside of the hut. I don't think they saw that. He was so close to being exposed. Annihilation knows it. Guns on out, and he's going to find it. Transfers over. Final kill is his, and boy, did they need it. Surprisingly needing it. Good performance from Dobu as well on the CT side, but this is going to be, let's see if Hero can come back to this one. This is the map they picked, and we saw the stat before it began. They've won like close to 70% of their nuke matches. Tess is up top, is going to find one. Stown has already found two, and the pistol round slipping away from NKT.
Stown is on a mission this one. 3 headshots so far. And Sign completely on his own, hanging around inside of the hut.
There's a chance we come out on this as we've seen in the past, and teams just don't really have a deep playbook on the T side of nuke sometimes. Like their plan A doesn't work, and they don't really have a fully fleshed out plan B. As ambitious as it is. What do you do now to cross, though? You've only got one smoke left. That's in KNTZ's hands. Lobby aggression. Cadian finds a pick with the op. They're going to be start having PTSD nightmares based off the op from Inferno.
Yeah. Oh, no. Flash to the smoke. That is absolutely wild. I don't think there's any reason for Cadian to be doing that, but somehow he's still alive behind it. And now they're just shooting him through the smoke, in fact. Missed shot from Cadian. He's definitely trying to showboat just a little bit there, I feel like. That's too wild. They actually lose 3 rifles in this round. That's expensive for Heroic. Like Wesley Snipes overall more still. Then.
Okay, that's fair. He did have Blade.
Yeah.
Ooh. Stown's been found. Shush, gonna go for a double. Impression in the lobby. Annihilation outside. Refresh is covering that. Shots ring out, and Refresh wants nothing to do with the fight. Has to be wary of the door being blown open behind him.
Impression coming in with the bomb. 25 seconds, and they're going to be able to get the bomb plant down to the very least. They're kind of a little bit stuck behind the bomb site, and now it's up to Impression. He gets the one. Instant headshot. Grenade up. Tessus is out of the vent, but he's going to get the straight headshot to bring him down. So close for NKT. And now Heroic want to see if they can use some of all this action over towards the ramp to just get the timing right, and they will. That's frustrating.
It's going to be really frustrating if they have to go up against the... If Cadian's op comes online in the second half. If he gets that CT side opping to be impactful again.
Yeah.
That'll be real tough. We saw him struggle with it on Inferno. Annihilation's going to go down as he switches over to the pistol. 1 round lead for Heroic. As they finally get control of the map. 11-10.
Well, they're taking ramp all right. Mostly because no one's defending it. Stown drops Annihilation, so now ramp is all they have. And they're kind of trapped here.
Yeah, they are. And they don't have any Molotovs, they don't have any smokes. They have nothing to protect them down low if they choose to go that route. But someone's surely going to be watching that one. Cadian shot a little bit early. Follow-up is great.
Yeah, that's the kind of range where the double scope definitely gives you a bit of an advantage. 8 seconds now. Sign going to be found as well. Good flashes. And Heroic back on top now in a big way.
Ooh, over the Molotov. Smoke goes down. Cadian probably wanted to take that shot. Upper bust. Hot bust. Here we go. Cadian had just got down behind a smoke. Now he's going to have to be aggressive going through. No scope lands. Oh, and he recovers for a second. That is magnificent. He does go down eventually, but he's done his job.
Yeah, that's actually super disgusting, isn't it? Oh, playing around it. No scope into a really quick shot. KNTC can't deal with it. Sandwiched in 3 players around him, and he's going to go down. It's 14.
Yeah, it's good to establish future for the players.
Yeah.
That will one day have to retire. Here we go. Leading the way is Zine.
A lot of smokes down here, but Shush finding a way around it. He's got Refresh behind him as well, so when you wrap around those smokes on the NKT side, you're hoping that there's not going to be 2 players there. But that's going to make it a little bit tricky. Annihilation goes down last, and it is 15. Sly, they could do it.
At the moment, they're going to see if any gifts are given over, right? If there's any mistakes that are made. There's the first. The retake hadn't begun, and the flank comes in a bit early. Another nade towards the boxes. Going to bring KNTZ down. A follow-up flank that they'll never expect. Oh, through the box. Cadian's got one. Now the retake is definitely on.
There's no way. There is a flank coming as well, so that should close it out. Sign will get that one. I think, yeah, they didn't even realize. But that is a very interesting shot from Cadian. He's got a no-scope Sign. Again, he's in the zone right now. Finally gets taken down in a 15-11 scoreline, but...
His no-scopes work. You're not going lower with this, surely.
And they've taken a lot of damage already. Say they're not going lower, but they're kind of thinking about it. Impression runs right into it, and got to be real careful. He's so low on health. KNTC, he had one chance to fire that AWP, and it's all going to be on Annihilation. 35 seconds just about in a 1 versus 3. He's picked up the AWP. Started the backtrack a little bit to pick up the bomb. Oh, it's actually so far back. Yeah, I don't even know if there's anything to do at this point. You need a lot more time on the clock to try and make this kind of a round work. Even if you start to hit the shot, you're just going to run out of time here. Oh, try to do it. Cadian surely will be up for an AWP versus AWP no-scope battle. He's going to want to do that. Tries, but not enough, and it will be heroic to take down NKT at the end on 2 maps.
Yeah, nice to see them have a little bit of adversity on Nuke. They had to kind of overcome a bit of a challenge, down 5-10 at halftime. That was a cool CT side from NKT.